so small next to microphones. This poem started for me when that picture came out of Kanye on vacation, and he looked really sad. I don't know if you guys know about that. But then everyone was like really worried about Kanye. On a scale of 1 to 10, how loving do you feel? I don't love Yeezus as much as I love Yeezus when I'm with you. And rappers get lonely too. Ziplining is not a cure-all. Kim knows that and knows how to backwards straddle a bike like a real woman's woman. I never got the message you sent me. Where is the message you sent me? Did you send me a message, please? I bet Kim knows how to climb trees, shoplift, speak Mandarin, speak that language everyone's always talking about, the one they're going to put on the spaceship or already have for the aliens, so they know. Can't believe it took so long for the waterproof phone. Now no more excuses about I was at a party, I dropped it in the toilet so drunk. Where is the message? I bet Kim does Kegel exercises, knows Dr. Kegel, met him at a conference in LA. I bet Kim knows who Molly is, knows the girl the drug's named after, knows the girl. I'm Andre 3000, I'm Audi 3000, I'm out of my element, I'm out of cigarettes. I quit 4 months ago. It was never serious, but every time I tried to quit, you'd call with something to say, and that one time I tried to quit and David died. Benji at the funeral, this is so sci-fi. I bet Kim has arm implants, leg implants, heart implants, soul implants, but they're all natural, no chemicals. A sage once told me your opposite is the cock. Avoid tigers, seek a dragon or a rat. That sage got greasy real quick. I bet Kim knows General So, slept with him before Yeezy. Her Drizzy mentioned Paris and it blew my mind. Did not know she was still alive all these years mourning. I bet Kim knows TMZ, had a drink with him, introduced him to Molly. They're getting married next spring. I wonder if Kim will introduce me to the love of my life. Where the fuck is the message? Yogi T-Tag, love has no boundary. No, I'm afraid not. Those poets think they are so cool because they know the world is dying. They say Anthropocene, Anthropocene, Anthropocene like it's candy. Cock and I actually get along quite fine. Atom, atma, atmosphere collapsing right over our heads. The carbons killing us softly. I bet Kim rips at least 20 mics on the daily. That's a fair estimate. Not while Yeezy's home. There is so much you don't know about me. I once met an Australian, told him he could have my underwear. He didn't want it. I'm better when I'm mysterious. I'm better when I've had a few days to forget how much I want you to want me like you want Kim. Tell TMZ I said that. Tell him right now. Leave him a message. How could your mailbox be full? It's made of stardust. TBT. Once saw Kid Goats playing, remembered why I was alive, have since forgotten something about animals smiling. They can't do it, but I swear to God they're doing it. How many days was Jesus on the cross? I bet Kim stays cool under pressure, can deactivate a bomb faster than it takes Godzilla to kill the mantises. Where was the sex scene? I'm not opaque. I'm so relevant, I'm disappearing. Look for me with your hands. Don't use the computer. I hate your screensaver when we're having sex. Who has screensavers anymore? I bet Kim never kids herself, knows when Yeezy isn't coming home. Nikki, and get a dick pic and then you press send and send a red heart and send a kissy face. Our friend Bobby Frost, something about free verse, tennis with the net down. I bet Kim is a great doubles partner. Me and Bobby would have been inseparable. Probably not, though. Probably 75% match, 63% friend, 9% enemy. Take your chances. Here's something I've always wondered about Siamese twins. Everything. Sometimes silence means I love you. Sometimes it means my phone is in the toilet. How do I know which is which? Show me the meaning of being lonely. Is this the feeling? Can't tell left from right without singing that song, the one about the loser. We know so much more about bullying now. When we are all stardust, we will say the media distorts the public's perception of cosmic bodies. Where is Oprah in 20 years? Will she have her own planet? How did she meet all those doctors, and why don't the doctors on TV ever talk about real diseases like gout and bladder infections, and I can't sleep on my back because I'll drown in my sleep? You never shake me awake when I'm suffocating. Be a pal. It's okay, it's not so bad. It is so bad, but it's okay. Mirka in the margins, we can work with it. I meditated so hard I lost track of myself. Wanted new self, must be beautiful, must be a real woman's woman, see Kimberly Kardashian, must be implacable, must have heart as black as gangrene, must have sharp nails, must know the names of things. Read those poets. So what, Anthropocene? Have you forgotten about the children? My therapist is a beautiful man, I can say that, it makes me post-shame. John in the car, something about gender and post-humanity. I will always be a woman, even when I'm dead and made of stardust, and then even when I'm made of God, dark God, I will still be a woman just like Kim. In 2 months, this poem is obsolete. Vowels are obsolete. This poem. All of Hannah's poems are about masturbation, and she likes my poems, and that's how I know I'm gonna be okay. Bumper sticker. Musicians duet better. Question, is it a sex joke? License plate. Kitty. Same question. License plate. Chosen. Yes, I am wheezy, but no, I'm not asthmatic. I never lost respect for Martha. Getting arrested is a rite of passage. That's why Canada won't apologize for JB. Consider this. Baby, 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 ooh, said JB. We lay nocturnal, speculate what we feel, said the other one. I feel good. I knew that I would, said the first JB, the one before all the others. 3 things that make me a woman: Martha, Cosmo, Martha's pancake recipe. Sex position of the day. Face each other, do not break eye contact, even as the water rises up over your heads, even as the hypothermia, even as the stardust. Right now, do you like the drug's effect? Right now, do you want more of the drug? On a scale of 1 to 10, how loving do you feel? Do you love me? Do you love me? Now that I can dance with my eyes closed, now that I can ride on top, no hands, now that my touch is so subtle it makes you lose control, now that the blood leaving our bodies, now that the corpses are fully drained, now that the blue feeling, the one with all the sharp edges, do you? If I could meet with Martha, I would say this, and first of all, I would not call her Martha to her porcelain face. I would say, Miss Stewart, how you've touched me. I owe my whole life to you, even these hands, these broken hands I owe to you. Would that I were in your shackles, insha'Allah. We don't say that part, but really it should go, hello, how are you, God willing? Hi, I'm well, how are you, God willing? I'm right, Fred lost his job, God willing, but we won't give up hope, God willing. I just pray he can stay, God willing, sober this time. I bet Kim knows who Fred is, met him at Pacha, did lines in the men's bathroom with Fred, God willing. I don't do hard drugs, but occasionally I do hard drugs, but I don't. Occasionally I like to put the fear of death in me, like to go a little too far, swallow a piece of glass, stand too close to the microwave. Balloons won't pop if exposed to direct sunlight, but it's taken years to learn that. All those years hiding my balloons in the shade. Euphemism. Hiding my balloons in the shade. Something about orgasms or birthday parties. Used to have recurring dream about demented carnival. Ring around the rosy. Children with eyes too big. The animals up and down in a circle, the skewered animals. The parents standing beside their children on the skewered animals. At the circus, the elephants, the aerialists. Imagine a troupe of aerialists called the areolas. All different kinds, some wide and pink, some bumpy, some dark like rotting. I don't do drugs, but occasionally. I promised myself I would never say this poem, but now look where we are, this sea of masturbation. Imagine a troupe of robotic porn stars. They form a union. In the future, when the stardust, we will debate the rights of robotic sex workers. We'll debate whether we are good people. Sam at the Gorge. I want to start an escort service when I grow up. One way to tell if you are a good person, blank field. One way to tell if you are a bad person. Nothing makes you cry anymore, not even the fact that nothing makes you cry. Josh at the restaurant, present shock. Josh at the next restaurant, present shock. I like when you repeat yourself, it makes me feel like a broken machine. Would you like fries with your wine? Would you like wine with your sex? How well do you think you could predict the next earthquake, any earthquake? How much do you think this movie cost to make? Factor in the burning helicopters, the dead Juliette Binoche, that quick reference to Mothra, did you catch it? I say 75 million, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at 3 for loving and 9 for hungry. Feed me in bed. You know that's all I've ever wanted, Martha. Are we still worried about apathy? Mirka in the margins. POV? When I smiled at that crowd of men, I did not realize what it meant. Remember when you drove by me and pretended you'd never met me, and then it happened again at the stoplight, and I got in the car and screamed at you and got back out, and remember? John at the restaurant. You better order something or you'll embarrass me. Mother on the couch. Don't fuck it up by being yourself. Josh in the garden. Where should we plant the tansy? Plant it here in my eyes. I want to see flowers forever. Flower highways, flower Netflix, flower plane tickets to somewhere that's too far to remember what you look like. I'll never tell my therapist I love him. That makes me post-shame. Man in clothing shop. Let me tell you what you're looking at. We got spring, post-spring, summer. Father in kitchen. What are you doing in my house? Are we still worried about apathy? John at the funeral. Everything vanishes. I was mad because he was so good. He was better than anyone else. I would have given him my heart if I'd known his was going to stop. What do I need it for? Yogi T-Tag, use your head to live with your heart. No, I'm afraid not. The answer is GMOs. That's what National Geographic says, the third world countries. Kim met GMO outside the apartment while Yeezy was asleep. They smoked cigarettes, blew smoke into each other's mouths. Women's work, not applicable. I love it when they call a man hysterical like they forgot that's women's work. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at 6 for angry and 10 for bad person. I've always liked the Christian Science reading room. Here are some proposals. The Areola's reading room, picture books. The What to Do When You Love an Alcoholic reading room.
Yes.
Enough of that. Here's to Harvest Moons. Here's to When You Held My Hand at Doris. Here's to Jasper the Cat. Here's to white on white paintings. Here's to government kitsch. I wish that Dan Beachy Quick would write one of those drone poems about me. Something about how I never stop, can't stop, won't. Not all my friends are dead, only 4. Someone somewhere. It's not death I'm afraid of, it's the getting dead. That's the fun part though, I think. You only die once. Some ladies are scared to talk about birds and flowers, but I'm not. Trust me, I know what that look means, but I'm more of a man than you'll ever be. Augie in the studio, don't get cocky. I'm always cocky. I have an erection. It's for you, and you, and you. Mike in the front yard, she's a keeper. Miss Minaj, bitch, 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 bitch. Remember when you first learned it meant a female dog? The exhilaration. I've always liked Robert Motherwell, his last name. Well, Mother, I suppose I'll be going now. We've done all we could. Kendrick Lamar. Pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. God willing. He meant to say God willing. He has already been to rehab so many times, just keep him here. Don't send him away anymore. White people like to ask me about my hair. They say, did you get a haircut? I say, no, it's the shrinkage. White people. Don't be so pessimistic. Don't be so sensitive. Don't go so slow. Do it faster. Never mind. Let me do it. Flip over. I read an article about how violent black people are. Black is not an eye color. No one has black eyes, but it's an option you can choose. At the DMV, anyone can choose it. Black people.
Yes.
When I want to learn about being black, I look at the bottom of ponds where the trash collects and where the fish with those sucking mouths live. Just suck it, be careful, no teeth. Ava on the couch, vanilla just happens to be my favorite flavor. Ithaca is the home of the ice cream sundae. Troy is the home of Uncle Sam. America is the home of the brave souls who go on beating themselves over the back with talk of the death of the dream. When my therapist dies, no one else will be nearly as interested in my dreams. I think about that. Mother on the phone. Just cut him out. Just cut him off. Enough of that. Here's to Martha Stewart. She's the reason John loved me. Something about a man, his stomach, his heart. The recession. Think hairlines, the tide, our capacity for empathy. POV, POV, plenty of Valium to get us through the interment. Remember the cookies at the reception. Thank God willing for white chocolate chip macadamia. Why do you go on tours of cemeteries? The dead people are not fun. Fun is key. For example, blackout drunk, don't remember. It's like sleeping but you're face down in the corner and the chicken finger vomit, and I think the nurse's name was Jenny. Mike in the bedroom. There's nothing in this picture frame. There's nothing in the frame of this instant except my hand touching your shoulder, but it won't stay. Your body is so hard now. They put on too much of the balm. You've never looked so womanly as you do, dead now, dead the next day, etc. When the stardust, we will understand. When the stardust, the hypothermia will not hurt us. When the stardust, the blood of the stars runs down your leg.